Hello and welcome to the concluding part of the content of our chapter 1. But before we go into the classroom, I just want to share with us a little bit about how my week went. We had our law week, and as the head of department, I was fully involved, and I just want to share with us what my students and I were able to do. So it started on the Monday, and so today is Monday, and we had a rally where we went around the entire town sensitizing people about the department, what we do in the school, encouraging them to be a part of what's happening and all of that. So this is the rally. We're done with town and we're walking back to school. It was a very hectic but exciting exercise. As you can see, I and my students were in high spirit and we're singing and we're dancing. And when we share a little bit of the music, or just so that you get a glimpse of what my week was like. So this is day 1, this is Monday, and Monday was the rally, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Okay, so this is another day. We had cultural dance on day 2. We had the football competition on day 3. This is day 4 where we have the English dance. For the cultural dance and the football match, I have a Facebook Live. I'm going to link it somewhere in the description where you can catch all that happened in day 2 and day 3. But this is day 4 and we're doing the English dance here. Yeah, so we have our moot court trial. This is day 5. We have my students as counsels, as a prosecution, defense attorney, witnesses, and so on. But the person presiding is actually a judge from town. But every other person participating is a student. Me, I'm just in the gallery watching or observing proceedings. Yeah, so this is day 6 and it is Saturday and it is our Lord dinner. So that's what we're looking at right now, the Lord dinner. We have the registrar of the institution give us his opening remarks. That's what's ongoing right now. So my students, look at the meal. It was a 3-course meal and we had all of that. That's just enjoy. Hi, so this is day 7. We just finished from church where we went for the Thanksgiving. So we're trying to take pictures and save memory. So this is us after church taking pictures after thanking God for a successful lore week. Thank you so much. Let's get into the class now. Hi everyone, welcome back. The last video we tried to look at our content of chapter 1. In today's video we'll look at the concluding part of chapter 1. I'll link it somewhere in the description so that you can find it. So what else does your chapter 1 contain? It contains the significance of the study. Your significance of the study tells your readers why they study. Why are you investigating? Why are you researching? Why are you writing about this now when you're writing about it? What is significant about your work? Why study it? So it answers the why of your research. If your study is not significant, there's no need to study. There's no need to research on it. There's no need for me to read it. There's no need for your readers to read it. So you need to be able to really explain and convey to us why the research. Why is it important? Why should we read it? Why should we pick it up? Why should we give it a second thought? So your significance of the study is the next thing that your chapter 1 should contain. After your significance of the study, you're supposed to be doing a literature review. Now, this is where you have to dig deep into the existing body of knowledge. You have to read textbooks, you have to read article materials on the particular topic you are researching on, and then give us a general overview, give us a summary of what other authors have said. You tell us their position vis-a-vis what your research intends to do. Yeah, we already know that knowledge already exists, research already exists in what you are doing. So this is what is in existence. This is what my work would bring out. So you summarize what is already in existence, and then you will tell us what your own work is going to do. What most researchers do is they just summarize existing body of knowledge in their literature review and they leave it at that. No, a proper literature review must tell us what is in existence and then go further to tell us why your own work will be different or is different from the literature you have already reviewed. Like I said earlier, you're going to be reviewing textbooks, you're going to be reviewing article materials. It's advisable to review more articles than text because articles are usually richer. That's where you have comparisons, that's where you have arguments. So review more of articles than textbooks. A lot of people say for a rich literature should have 20 literatures, 25 literatures, not less than 10 literatures. Well, depending on your supervisor, depending on the institution, depending on the kind of research you want to carry out, but try as much as possible to make your literature review as rich as can be. So get enough articles, get enough books so that you can know what is already there, you can read it, and then try as much as possible to get as recent as possible. So the most recent of the materials should be what you should be looking for. Try and limit it to the present day to 5 years back, 5 years ago to the present day. At most 10 years, but let it not be over 10 years. But ideally, present day to 5 years before present day is what is ideal. Now, after your literature review, you now have your chapter synopsis. So this is where you just, download everything that your work would contain. Content of your chapter 1, your chapter 2, your 3, your 4, your 5, up to the last chapter if 5 is not your last chapter. So that's what you put on the last part is your chapter synopsis. I hope this has helped you. The next video will be looking at chapter 2 in depth. What should our chapter 2 contain?